What's up, Matt Sheriff here, and welcome to this video on Bitcoin price predictions. And I want to talk about this because I think if you're scouring the internet, you're on Facebook, you're on different websites around Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you'll see a lot of predictions that are going on in the next week. What's the price gonna be in the next month, the next year, the next 3 years? And first of all, nobody knows what the price of Bitcoin will be. It's impossible to predict the markets and tell the future. If it was possible, I'd try really hard because I'd be a billionaire. So that's something to consider. Nobody truly knows what's going to happen. And if you're new to this space and you've stumbled onto this video, then make sure you check out the free video series I have on cryptocurrency, a crash course that's on my channel. I'll put it at the end of this video too. You can gain access to that. And if you're seasoned in this industry and you know what's going on, then I've surely seen, in 3 years, the price of Bitcoin is going to be X amount of dollars more than it is now. And these people do have good points to make in terms of why the price is going to go up, but at the same time, nobody truly knows what's going to happen. And if we look back, in 2009, 2008, 2010, when Bitcoin was, pennies, fraction of pennies, and then it rose and rose, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and then came crashing down, and has now been volatile for the last couple years, up and down, and we're seeing, a good increase in the price. Over the last year, 2016 was a great year for Bitcoin, and 2017 is shaping up to be a very good year. But we can expect volatility. When it goes up, it does come down. But the trend is that it does keep going up, up, and up. And in terms of predictions, it is very, very hard to say where Bitcoin is going to go because it is so predicated on world economics, what's happening within different countries. China is a major player, depending on what they're going to do, and with their currency devaluing and certain things that their government is doing shifts and shapes the way the Bitcoin market moves. So that's something to really pay attention to. But I think 3 things are huge to consider when we're talking about Bitcoin price predictions. One is the supply and demand curve, which is going to go on for the next amount of years until Bitcoin is fully mined and all the coins have been distributed. And the supply is obviously going to dwindle as it gets harder and harder to mine Bitcoin. And as the trend keeps going, the demand is going to go up, up, and up because more people are wanting to get into Bitcoin. If you look at Google Trends, the people that are getting into Bitcoin double every year. So it's going to be a very, very interesting shift as we continue on this path. And then also the way that Bitcoin halves in terms of its mining and its algorithm of how it distributes Bitcoin from the block and the people that are rewarded for mining the Bitcoin and solving the algorithmic mathematical problems. That will play a factor too. As less Bitcoin gets distributed, it becomes that much more valuable. Again, that goes with supply and demand. And something that I have mentioned in my other videos is the consistent currency wars that are going on around the world that have really shaped the way Bitcoin has grown. And when Bitcoin was first introduced, it was obviously this payment system that didn't need any third-party authorities to move value. And it's still exactly that, but in its early days, that's what people thought was going to really drive the value up. But what's really happened is that these government controls and certain things that have happened have drove people to put money into Bitcoin as a safe haven, from China to the US to India to Venezuela, Greece, Spain. You know, these countries and these people have found almost a safety net in Bitcoin, and the market cap has risen and risen and risen, and the trend indicates that it will continue to rise. So to have these three factors that will play a huge role in the price predictions of Bitcoin is very important to analyze these going forward, and it will have a massive effect on the price of Bitcoin in what I think will make it go up and up. And that's why Bitcoin is such a interesting asset to get involved with early on, so you can reap the benefits possibly down the line. So I'm not sure if I hope that those points and that's things that I've pointed out in terms of predicting the price of Bitcoin, nobody can accurately do it, but looking at trends and looking at patterns, we can see where this is kind of going and whether you want to get involved with it or not. So at the bottom of this video, I'm going to have some free resources and some certain things which you can get access to if you want. Connect with me, send me a message, say what's up, let's talk. If you have any questions or just want to say hey, that'll be great. I'm at Sheriff, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.